Alright, so I've been experimenting this for quite a while now, and finally I cracked the code. Now the reason to why this was so weird is because the AFK, or not the AFK, I mean the grinding stat system in the game is kind of weird. It's different to all the others, so which I kind of like because it's not 100% bandit beater, which makes it more exciting, or kind of more exciting, but anyways, you get the point. So there's actually three ways to grind stats, and they're all based on how much levels, or how high you are in stats. So the first method, this is the best method for new people. So if you're new to the game, all you're gonna want to do is basically just click. Now this is the OG method. It's what was the best for everyone before, but they've changed a few things up behind the scenes, which I'm gonna get to later, but for now. So the best method for new people, just to do this. You can use tiny task if you want to. Just search that up on YouTube so that you don't go straight in without a condom and just risk it all. So just search up how to use tiny task on YouTube if you don't know later. But for now, all you have to do is just tiny task this. It's basically a bot that does things for you on the screen. So just keep clicking, and as you can see here on my stats, it automatically goes up. But that's because it's I have kind of low stats on strength. So as you can see, my strength goes quite a bit up when I do this, and overnight it will add up to a lot over time. So that's the first method if you're a newbie or fairly new to the game. Alright, so the next method is gonna be for people who are intermediate or whatever. So yeah, if your stats are between my defense and sword stats, so around 2000 or maybe a bit higher, what you're gonna want to do, especially at daytime, is do quests, spam quests, because they've added a quest system medium long ago, where basically you get a lot of exp for doing quests, or kind of a lot of exp, depends on where you are. So this is actually just up to you. Just grind where you think is best, but I do recommend just cheesing the bosses at very high places, high level places. For example, if you're in first C, I don't recommend doing this all the way at the start. So if you're at first C, I recommend starting maybe at Impel Down or something, I don't know. But when you're strong enough, just go to Phoenix Nest and start doing it there. But just grind a little bit first, so that you don't have to wait literally hours to just kill one boss. So just grind a little bit and then go to Phoenix Nest and do EXP quest there. And yeah, that's basically for intermediate. And if you're in second C, just go to Udon Prison or something like that and do quest there. Alright, and the final one is for high level players, or if you're just AFK training overnight and you're intermediate high level. So if you're around my stats when it comes to haki or stamina, or maybe even fruit and sword, what you're gonna want to do, I never thought I'd say this, but you're gonna want to click on the AFK training on your screen. Now I don't remember exactly when they did this, but they actually improved the AFK training quite a bit, so that now it actually does quite a lot. So how do I explain this? When you do quests, or when you AFK train normally, when you just click, it gets harder to level up for every time. So you get less and less of your bar filled for every time. But with this AFK training, you get the same amount of your bar filled every single time. So if you're in late game, you get the same amount of your bar filled every single time as you do in your early game. So right now, just look at my sword, because that's what I'm training AFK. As you can see, as you can see, I'm almost done. And if I AFK train normally, it would take a long time to fill the bar. But look at this, just like this, boom, a new level, and it's gonna fill that much every 50 seconds. And if you do that overnight, it's gonna add up to a lot, especially if you're in late game and you have high stats. It's gonna be so much better than anything else. Now I don't recommend doing this if you're new, because if you do this with gun, it's not gonna be good. because you can do a lot better if you just click and just AFK train normally, tiny task gun normally, because it's gonna be the same amount for everything. So it's like 30% of a bar, like 33% of a bar that's get filled, if I would guess. So that's really good if you're late game, but if you're early game, that's actually just ass. So it's just like, look at this, if I gun just a little bit, and that's only at 425 stats. So if you like normally, it's much better. And yeah, that's basically the 3 best methods to AFK train.
I'm about to bomb this whole motherfucking plane.
Now, the best way altogether is to, at daytime, do quests. And yeah, just do a bunch of quests at daytime and grind at daytime. And at nighttime, either AFK train by clicking like I just did, or AFK train up and click on the thing up on the top of the screen. Whatever benefits you the most, do that. And yeah, merge those two together and you have the best way to AFK train stats in a One Piece game. So yeah, if this video was helpful, please consider subscribing. It will really help out the channel. We're almost at 2,000 subscribers. Join my Discord for free giveaways and private server access, link in description. And yeah, good luck with grinding. I hope you have a wonderful day, and peace.